Would you listen to that?
What?
The frogs. It's almost as if they're singing to us.
How long have you played guitar, Professor?
As long as I can remember, Miss Yates. My mother used to say I could play Camptown races before I could say my first word.
That's something I'd like to see. Little Professor Jackson plinking away on his 2-cent guitar.
Yes, it was quite a sight, I'm sure.
So tell me, Daniel, what were you like as a child?
We're on a first-name basis now, Miss Yates?
Oh. Oh, I'm so sorry, Professor Jackson. I didn't mean anything by it.
Don't worry, Miss Yates. I'm not offended. You can call me Daniel if you'd like. We are going to be spending quite a bit of time together this weekend.
Thank you, but if it's all the same to you, I'll stick to Professor Jackson.
That's perfectly acceptable, Miss Yates.
Although someday I hope you'll feel comfortable enough to call me by my first name. Stephanie.
Perhaps someday. Perhaps someday.
You should play a song.
A song?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I really only play for fun. I'm not much for performance.
Oh, please, Professor. I'd love to hear you play for real.
Why not? What would you like to hear?
Any old thing will do.
An old standard, perhaps? Camptown races?
How about something a little more modern? Do you know any rock and roll? Do you like rock and roll?
Quite embarrassed to admit this, but I am rather fond of the rock and roll.
You are? I love rock and roll music. Oh, wow, Professor, we have so much in common.
Yes, we both like rock and roll, and we have an unquenchable thirst for scientific knowledge.
And we're both young and single.
I don't know if I consider 31 to be all that young, but sadly I am single. I guess you could say I'm married to my work.
Well, 31 isn't that old. I'm almost 25. My father is 6 years older than my mother. It's not that far-fetched.
What's not far-fetched? Are we getting married now, Miss Yates?
Well, no, that's not what I meant exactly.
I'm only fooling with you, Miss Yates. You do like to fool around, don't you?
I would love to fool around.
How about that song?
Yes, please.
I've got just the one. It's an original.
You write songs, too? Is there anything you can't do?
Don't judge me the next Elvis Presley just yet. You haven't heard my song.
What's it called?
It's called A Rockin', A Rollin', All the Way Ramblin'. And it goes something like this.
all the way rambling, oh yeah.
Magnificent, Professor. That was simply wonderful.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
Oh, I did. I truly did. And Elvis Presley better watch out for his career. It might be in jeopardy.
You're too kind, Miss Yates. Too kind. Perhaps we should turn in for the evening. It's getting to be quite late, and there is much science to be done in the morning.
Perhaps you're right, Professor.
Good night, Miss Yates.
Good night, Professor Jackson.